And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from Jordan.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
So with Williams on the bench, this is who Steve Clifford has out there. The forwards are Hayward and Washington. LaMelo Ball is out there with Jordan. And it's Richards in at the 5. Oh, my goodness!
Did you see
what a play!
Unbelievable.
And, guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Now, you may not know this, but Gordon Hayward was a 2-time Indiana State singles champion in tennis. He says, in high school, I was better at tennis than basketball, but I've always loved hoops more. Thankfully, I was able to grow throughout high school to get to the frame I have now. He has certainly filled out in the NBA. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, he sure has. He's been a terrific player to watch and follow. The injury is significant, but he continues on. David, thanks. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
George passes to Zubac. Westbrook surveying the D. Driving the lane, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball. Shot clock at 5. Powell, that's good. Powell's got 8 points.
We know Norman Powell is a physical player, showing his upper body strength and finishing through contact.
Smitty, you can tell Norman Powell has worked very hard in his game.
You know, he just wants to excel at whatever assignment he's given. Kevin, he once said, I've been in every single role on a team, from bench guy to starter, so he knows how to give you value anywhere on the floor.
Zubac kicks to Powell. Over in the corner, Batum hits it from 3-point range.
So steady from range. The veteran Batum letting it fly with confidence.
The Hornets have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have it.
Keep grinding out those buckets, MP.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Cody Martin comes in for Gordon Hayward. And it's Rozier in for Ball. And the Clippers with a change here, too. Marcus Morris is checked in for Nicholas Batum. Oh, and it's sent back by Washington. From deep, Jordan. Another one goes. Incredible.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Highland. Rozier defending. Leonard inside. He's against Martin. The offensive rebound. And it's Leonard missing.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
A nice shot by Jordan.
They have leaned on him all quarter, and it has worked to perfection.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Williams, he's checked in for Charlotte. Dennis Smith comes in for Rozier. And then for the Clippers, Robert Covington comes in for Ivica Zubac. And Gordon subbed in for Kawhi Leonard. Inside. And stolen by Williams. Here's Jordan. And the dunk by Jordan.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
Here's Highland, covered by Smith. In the corner, it's Morris. Los Angeles with another miss. Charlotte has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Williams passes to Jordan. Good, he hits again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. 1:06 left to play in the third. Powell, the pass to Highland. Gordon with no one around. Los Angeles with another miss. Charlotte has gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. And again, 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Clippers. Covington setting the pick for Gordon. Covington passes to Highland. Jordan against Gordon. To the right side. Clock at 4. Highland misses. The shot and game clock separated by 4. And Jordan gets it to go.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
In the corner, it's Gordon. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. And then slammed in by Jordan.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
And so... And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. We've got Teams using former NBA officials now working as consultants to teach their players how the refs see the game. Guys always looking for that edge.
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's a great idea because philosophically sometimes as the rules evolve, players got to learn how to evolve with them. So not getting the calls you might expect, also how you communicate with officials. I think all of that stuff plays a big role in just furthering that dynamic between the officials and the players.
And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
So, how you feeling, big guy? You nervous?
I wouldn't say nervous, but, I don't do stuff like this normally, so I am kind of.
Okay, well, we're doing this on speakerphone, so if you need any help, we'll be jotting down some answers on our phones so we can show you.
More like suggestions. It's most important for you to handle this in a way that feels comfortable for you.
Mila, I really appreciate your support,
Yeah.
I know, battling it out in the press isn't how you want to go about it.
As soon as you made a decision, I was on board. I trust you.
Hey, I really hate to
And
interrupt
I'm here
this
for you
tender, touching
always.
moment, but Nate is waiting on line 1 right now.
How long has he been on hold?
20 minutes? What? I just wanted to make him squirm a little bit.
Look, we're giving him a huge scoop. He can wait all day long if he
You
has
guys are so devious. You know that?
It comes with the package. But look, focus up, man. You ready to do this?
Yeah. Let's do it.
All right. Hey, Nate, I'm here with MP.
Great. For a minute, I thought you forgot about me, but, MP, how you doing, man?
I'm great, man. I'm looking forward to setting the record straight.
Anonymously.
Yes, of course. And as far as readers are concerned, this is coming from a source familiar with the organization's thinking. Is that what we're talking about?
Perfect.
Okay, good. Okay, let's see. MP, so why don't you start with telling me about Othello's relationship with Freddie Novak?
Othello can't stand Freddie, man. He thinks he's a backstabber angling for his job.
Wait, this is ridiculous. Wait,
Yeah.
So it's not just about the PR stuff?
Nah, man, it goes way deeper than that. I mean, he's convinced that Freddie is trying to get Phil Boyer. He's telling Phil Boyer that he should get rid of Othello and try to install him in his place.
Ooh. Is there any truth to that, though?
Nah, man, none whatsoever. Freddie's a marketing guy, so he has no interest in roster management, salary cap, any of that stuff.
Let me ask you this. So has the paranoia showed up in other aspects of Othello's work that you're aware of?
I mean, the biggest example is the trade proposal. He thinks that if he trades me, that means that Freddie has failed. And if Freddie has failed, then Freddie gets fired. And if Freddie gets fired, then Othello's safe.
Whoa. So he's GMing now to save his job, not to help the team?
Exactly.
This is some pretty explosive stuff, man. But while we're at it, is there anything else I should know about?
Yeah, at the end of the day, man, Othello Ogpim is a good man who just lost his way. He's worried about his job security. That's why he's making decisions that will cripple the franchise for years to come. He wants to give away 3 first-round picks in addition to me for Shep Owens. I mean, why would you do that when I'm at least the same level prospect as Shep? I'll tell you why, because he's paranoid and bitter. And it all started when Phil Boyer overruled him on draft night.
So he was in favor of Shep all along?
Correct. Yep. But then I started finding success on the court. Freddie's plan started working off the court as well, and Othello just went off the deep end. And now we're here. He's fighting for everything the organization is trying to do to improve because he feels threatened. And when a guy like Othello feels like his back is against the wall, he lashes out, and that's exactly what we're seeing here. It's unfortunate, but I got nothing against the guy personally. Let me just say that. But he's just not in his right mind at all. And he's got to go before he throws the next 10 years down the drain just to satisfy his own ego.
I think that's going to have to do it for today, Nate. You good?
I'm more than good. This is what us reporters live for. But I've got to verify all this, of course.
Of course.
And, I mean, this is a tremendous scoop. And if I have any questions, I'll reach out. But otherwise, you gentlemen have a great day.
Thank you, Nate. Pleasure working with you.
So how'd I do?
How'd you do?
Yeah.
You crushed that.
Don't lie to me, bro. I was so nervous, man.
That was great.
Mila, Ash, give me something.
Not bad at all.
I have no complaints.
See? Now, we wait. Now, I expect the report to be out in a few days, so until then, you just do what you do.
Ball out.
Ball out. That's right.
That was a great win.
Hey, you're my man. I got next.
Keep it going. One more.
Let's go!
Let's go. Now we're rolling. Just like that.
Yo, they not about to be ready.
MP.
Well, you got to expect a low-scoring game tonight, Grant. Two terrific defensive clubs fighting to lock each other down.
Both these teams are elite on the defensive end. These guys won't be making it easy out there. When there's lots of stops, lots of forced turnovers, it can be very difficult to find a scoring rhythm.
Bridges outside. Dinwiddie, right side. Ooh, Washington with the defensive effort. Jordan against Bridges. Hayward outside. Richards with a screen. And the Hornets, another three.
The deep shooting ability of Hayward is invaluable. A forward who stretches the D.
Johnson passes to Dinwiddie. On the take, and that one is stuffed right through.
And one move ahead of the defense, a solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Yeah, when Hayward has the ball, he watches all the angles. That's how he finds wide open guys to feed. And you know, guys, there's one thing that may have hurt the Hornets the past few seasons: a lack of playoff experience among their core players.
Now here's Johnson. Pass to Dinwiddie. Shot clock at 6. Fires for 3. The Hornets pull it in. Their last game, a win against the Clippers, looking to carry it into this one.
And in that game, they owned the glass. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
And you could tell it was demoralizing for their opponent, missing out on all those extra possessions.
The Nets have gone 1 for 3 so far. And of the Hornets' top 5 scorers last season, 3 have never been to the playoffs.
And B.A., that can be tough when the pressure's on. They've gotten blown out in play-in games each of the last 2 seasons. But with all their talent, they should be in the postseason soon enough.
Don't get used to it. You'll lose this lead.
And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
Pass to Jordan. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Jordan's got 10.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Finney-Smith with it to the inside. It's intercepted. It's a one-on-one situation. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score. And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing out.
And slam dunk by Jordan.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Here's Dinwiddie following the bucket by the Hornets. Timeout called. Brooklyn.
You know, the way the Nets went all in and handed over a lot of control to those stars. Now, can they reestablish the culture that attracted them in the first place?
A minute 50 left in the opening quarter. Now Curry giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. Here's Thomas. Here's Claxton, and he jams it home with authority.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. Defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
What vision from Rozier there. Seeing his teammate was wide open and making the right pass.
Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pass to Thomas. To the middle. And slam dunk by Simmons.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. The Hornets have gotten all 8 shots to go. They are red hot.
Oh, my
goodness. How about that? And that one is hammered home.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. The Nets have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Pass to Claxton. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Hayward for 3. And the Hornets, another 3.
I just love the ball movement.
For Brooklyn, they've gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. And here's Harris. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Hayward.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Jordan goes in.
Earning his money on the interior tonight. That's a nice move.
Here's Thomas. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Harris on the wing. To the paint. Thomas misses. Rozier outside. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets in control with it.
I can tell you're scared of us, MP. I don't care what the stats say.
Well, the Nets shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Ben Simmons is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Johnson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Here's Finney-Smith. No good on the triple. Charlotte's got all 4 threes to drop from downtown in this game. Jordan, the pass to Washington. Back to Jordan. Bridges on the double. Jordan finds Washington. Here's Jordan. Out to the wing. Clock at 6. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
It's clear Charlotte has the pieces in place to make noise in the league for years to come.
Yeah, no question, B.A. They've got one of the best young rosters in the NBA. And they're balanced. They play tremendous team basketball. Fun to watch.
Now here's Martin. 18 points separating these teams. That's the biggest lead of the game.
That's a foul? You've got to be kidding me.
In today's game versus when you played.
Well, B.A., with the spacing in today's game and my ability to slash to the rim, I think I would still be able to get to the basket, dominate in the mid-range, but I'd be shooting way more threes, and I would see more minutes playing as a small ball power forward as well.
And the defense dodged one right there.
Oh!
Wow!
I can't believe he just did that!
Just wow!
See, those are the type of finishes that you pay to see.
The Nets have gone 0 for 4 in the second quarter. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
They need this. And it's Bridges laying it in. Bridges has got his second basket.
Those are some hustle points. Really bonus points when you put in a miss.
Pass to Jordan. And it's in there.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
The Nets have gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. Bridges against Jordan. Now here's Dinwiddie, hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
The Hornets have gotten off to a perfect 4 for 4 start in the second. Jordan. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists now in this one.
That guy is perfect from the field, making major contributions to this lead.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Dinwiddie. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. Johnson finds Dinwiddie. Here's Simmons, and the foul is called. Williams is checked in for Charlotte. Gordon Hayward comes in for Martin. Good on both. And last season, Ben Simmons caught some flack for not suiting up in the playoffs. Grant, you think his surgery quieted those voices a little?
I think it did a little bit. But, at this point, it's going to come down to his performance on the court. He does have something to prove. It'll be interesting to see what he does.
Down low. Here's Thomas. Oh, Jordan with the block. 1:56 left in the second period. Inside. Williams passes to Washington. To the paint. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist by Jordan. Williams has got his first 2 points of the night. There's 1:40 left in the first half of basketball. Dinwiddie outside. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Watch out below. The flying Australian, Ben Simmons, cleared for takeoff.
Charlotte has gone a perfect 5 for 5 from deep tonight. Jordan goes in. That one drops for him. Jordan's got 36 points.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Brooklyn with the ball. Following the bucket by the Hornets. Here's Finney Smith. No good on the three.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
And it's Washington missing. Brooklyn's gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Jordan against Simmons. Outside, Finney Smith. From outside, off the mark.
More than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling, and the team is following suit on the scoreboard.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Outside Johnson. That's tipped. Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Here's Thomas, covered by Jordan. Here's Thomas from deep. And that's not going to go. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. It's the Hornets running away with this one. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Greetings, Shaq, Kenny, and EJ here as we tip off the show with a look at our midseason Eastern Conference standings. And for those teams at the top of the standings, potential home court implications.
Always important. Those implications can mean a deep run or a trip to Cancun.
Why can't you do both?
I think in your career you have. And now looking at that first half, what an impressive performance so far for the Hornets.
Their efficiency on offense jumping off the charts in the first half. They've been focused on getting quality looks, and they're shooting a high percentage because of it.
No question they put themselves in a great position right now.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And for the Nets, they're shooting 32% for this game. Not what they're hoping for. On the court for the Hornets. At the forward spots, Hayward and Washington. Then there's LaMelo Ball. Then there's Nick Richards. And it's Jordan in at the 2. And there it is for him. Jordan's got 40 points.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
So it's Brooklyn now.
The people upstairs in Brooklyn have been making some very interesting moves trying to put together a championship caliber team.
Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And just a strong finish there, guys.
Hey, needed just one hand to do it. Charlotte has gone a perfect 5 for 5 from deep tonight. Bridges on the double. Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession. Are those big decisions by the Nets front office difficult to deal with as players?
Awful. You know, some guys can ignore the politics, but I'm sure others do have questions at the end of the day, though. These guys just want a ball. And ultimately, I think they just roll with the punches.
Leading scorer on the night, and he looks very hungry for more. Keep feeding him. Operation Feed the Horse.
Dinwiddie with it. Guarded now by Ball. Outside Finney-Smith. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Jordan with the bucket.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Dinwiddie with it. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
90 seconds into the second half now. Pass to Hayward. Ball outside. Richards with a screen from downtown. And Ball with the basket on the assist by Hayward. Hayward's got 4 assists now tonight. The Nets have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Bridges down low. Jordan's there. No. 4 for 9 from the floor now. Here's Washington. And again, it's Charlotte converting.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
And here's Bridges. Give him 8. Pass to Dinwiddie.
Watch outside.
Now here's Finney-Smith. Washington grabs the miss.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
To the middle. Here's Richards. Banked it in off the glass. Richards has got his first 2 points. And legacies are defined in the playoffs. Game to game, what's the measure of greatness for a star player in your mind, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think it's all about consistency. The great ones in this league historically bring it every night. They may have a bad game here or there, but for the most part, the energy, the effort, and the consistency is always there.
Now here's Hayward. 6 points for him. Here's Jordan. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jordan's got 48.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, with the yearly roster moves, it might be hard for the casual fan to keep track. But Commissioner Silver said it's a necessary side effect. He said, quote, "We tried to tie performance to pay in a closer way, and I think that's what you see with shorter contracts." Brian, more player movement has been the result.
Yeah, good point, Allie. Thanks.
Guys, he is on fire this quarter. I mean, what an incredible scoring performance.
.124 left in the third quarter. Down low. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And in traffic, he uses the reverse to keep the shot blocker at bay.
What an incredible move. Not everyone has that kind of skill.
And think about this. In an era of load management, Mikal Bridges is a rarity. He has never missed a game in college or the NBA.
Now here's Finney-Smith. Out to Bridges. Takes a 3. Ooh, rejected by Jordan.
and their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
And this is exactly what you love to see. Up big, not letting up, keep on applying.
And so he hits the technical free throw. Brooklyn making some changes. Simmons is checked in for Finney-Smith. Harris comes in for Johnson. And it's Curry in for Dinwiddie. A big group substitution here for Charlotte. Williams is checked in for Richards. Thor comes in for Washington. Oubre, he's checked in for Hayward. And it's Rozier in for LaMelo Ball. Now here's Curry. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Here's Jordan. Off target with the three. 16 seconds left in the third quarter. Bridges passes to Curry. And here's Harris. Back to Curry. With one on the clock. And so it's the Charlotte. Right after this. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Seth Curry, Joe Harris out there with Yuta Watanabe. Then it's David Nwaba, and it's Simmons in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Brooklyn with the ball. Well, Grant, in the pace and space era of the NBA, it seems like the rate of free throws league-wide has declined dramatically.
Yeah, I love that, B.A. It keeps the game going. There's a flow to the game, and we like it as broadcasters, and you know the fans love it as well. So I hope the league will continue on this trend.
And the Nets shooting 35% so far in this one. Curry against Smith to the inside. Here's Simmons, and the layup is good off the glass.
This is where Simmons is most comfortable shooting from. Once he's this deep, feed him.
Jordan goes in. Another one goes. Incredible. 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Just over a minute played. Here in the fourth. Now Curry. From the high post. And it's Martin with the rebound.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And another one.
Let the boys play. Stop trying to take over the game.
Full performance from him so far.
Jones, he's checked in for Williams. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for Charlotte. The Nets have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Pass to Nwaba. The 3 ball. Jones grabs the board.
He's got to keep the ball moving. That's just not a good shot with the D set up like it was.
And there's Jordan on the assist by Smith.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Brooklyn with the ball. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Harris finds Curry to halt the run. Outside Nwaba. Pass to Harris. There's the triple. They get it back.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
They're limiting the offensive possessions for the other team. Tough to win with no extra possessions.
Here's Thor. Here's Jordan. Good! That's another bucket.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. To the paint. Simmons against Jones. On the wing, Nwaba. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Harris. Here's Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
Physical play from Simmons chasing down the offensive board, making sure his team converts on this trip.
Here's Jordan. And he lays it up and in.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Now here's Simmons. Well, it's the reality of the NBA, RJ, but fans do seem to be paying closer attention, maybe more than ever, to players' off-court actions. What's your take on that?
Well, I truly believe that players are so focused not only on their games, but how they can now improve the lives of people around them and in their community. They are leaders in their community, and they are advocates, and it's because they have huge platforms that will allow them to make a difference.
And slam dunk by Simmons.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Hornets.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And this will go down as win number 25 for them this year.
And once this game is all said and done, they'll have a healthy 2-0 lead in this season series.
Crosses over. In deep, Jordan drops it in.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
1:10 left in the final quarter. Outside Curry, down low. Here's Simmons, and slam dunk by Simmons.
You love seeing games like this from Simmons, looking absolutely dominant and in control offensively.
Charlotte has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. There's the double team with Nwaba. Pass to Martin. And the ball out of play. The Nets will have it. Claxton, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Thomas comes in for Nwaba. Richards is checked in for Charlotte. Inside, here's Thomas. Ooh, rejected by Jordan. And the bucket is good. Here's Charlotte. Jordan goes in, and it's good. He hits another one.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense, really taking it to the opposition. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Thomas misses. Now here's Jordan. Another one falls. Amazing.
And that ties him for third all-time scoring for a single game. What a remarkable night.
Boy, a game not to be forgotten. He has put on a show. Pass to Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Simmons.
Oh, my. Big Ben showing us how it's done.
Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to...
Another bucket. Wow.
And that score moves him up in the record books yet again.
He now stands alone for second place for points. What an unbelievable night here. To the right side. Here's Thomas. And so Charlotte takes this one by a big margin. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. So long, everybody.
Huge win tonight, really driven by your rim protection. How did you manage to prevent them from getting easy buckets tonight?
Thanks, Candace. You know, a lot of people don't know about this team yet. You know, they think we all about offense. But nah, you know, we actually all about defense. You know, we're like the 85 Bears. At least that's what my dad tells me.
Well, yeah, you're a little young for Walter Payton. But what motivated you to block so many shots tonight?
Oh, man, my pop was showing me tapes of all of his favorites, man. Akeem Olajuwon, Patrick Ewing. Oh, you ever seen that dude Mutombo? Dude was crazy, man. Like, he would block people's shot and just wag his finger in front of their face. It's wild. Like, I'm trying to get to that level, you know? And I need a signature block post like that. Hey, everyone. All right, man, why don't you kick us off, Nate?
What do you think of the report that the team is considering packaging you and 3 unprotected first-round picks for Shep Owens?
I mean, if that's actually on the table, I think someone got a screw or two loose, frankly speaking. I mean, I wouldn't trade me for Shep straight up. And then you're going to throw in three first-round picks, unprotected. Nah. Oh, man, that's wild. John, talk to me, man.
Hey, have you spoken with management about these rumors?
No, they actually haven't approached me.
So you haven't been at all reassured about your place here? I mean, you've been playing remarkably well.
No, I have not heard anything. I mean, you'd think I would, right? But that's just goes to show where we are.
Okay. Thanks, MP.
No more questions? Cool. Yeah, take it easy.
So I'm thinking about...
Yes. Easy.
Get after it, MP. I'm going to Denver for the first time. When's that?
No question that both these squads have a bright future, Brent. Their lineups are brimming with talented young players.
So good, so young, and still hungry. But the best thing about it, Kevin, is that they're continuing to improve. And so they're making all the right steps in the right direction.
Here's Grimes. Off target with his 3. And here's Charlotte. Beat the Knicks during their last encounter in New York.
Not a close contest either. The last time they got together, everyone in the rotation played solid, and the bench was the difference.
The second unit came in last game and just played lights out basketball. I'm sure they'd like to do that again.
Outside Robinson. Barrett against Hayward. Pass to Grimes. Just 5 on the clock. Over Jordan. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And here's Hayward. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. It's a 3-point game. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Well, it was probably a good feeling in that last game that the mid-range worked, the long-range worked, the inside game worked. But the best feeling was the crowd leaving that building not in a good mood. Yeah, better than giving up the layup, you want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Drills the three-pointer.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in.
And it's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has only had a handful of playoff appearances. In the last 20 years.
Now here's Randall. Last time out he had 13 points. And that time, also a missed shot. Hornets have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Fader on the way. The shot, no good. And New York the other way now. The Knicks are trying to get back to being competitive, GA, but it has been difficult, hasn't it?
They haven't been able to attract top-level talent for quite some time, which is surprising when you consider this big market and the status this franchise has within the city.
And Jordan gets it to go.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Here's Grimes, guarded by Jordan. Randall from outside. Can't hit that one.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Jordan, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the...
That's how you defend. Awesome job, FP.
Free throws of the night.
And in terms of team numbers, the free throw at 74.
Brent, we've seen star players continue to angle their way onto what some would call super teams. Is that good or bad for the league?
Well, I think at some point that's going to probably play itself out. I mean, every organization, Kevin, quite frankly, is looking for the best talent they can. So if you could pile up 3, 4, 5, you're going to do it. But at some point financially, it just doesn't make sense. So I think there's going to be a time when you're going to see that dissipate a little bit as teams put themselves together.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, we were able to talk with Steve Clifford. They have won their one matchup against this team so far, but he said the first order of business was for them to score against a very tough shot-blocking team inside. He said in a game like this, you can't turn down perimeter looks. They could be the key to victory. We'll see if he's right, Kevin.
Good information, D.A. Thanks. It'll be interesting to see which steps they take to accomplish their goal.
And guys, getting any kind of rhythm going offensively, I think would be a win against that defense.
Yeah, if you build the confidence early on, that'll go a long way.
Hayward. And it's Rozier in for Ball. And then for New York, Hartenstein. He's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Toppin comes in for Julius Randle. And it's Josh Hart in for R.J. Barrett. Knicks trail by 12.
Josh Hart won't always have his shot falling, but the hustle is there. And a great energy guy would make it.
Okay.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Brunson the pass to Quickly. He kicks it to Toppin. Back to Quickly. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gets the 14-footer to fall.
Pretty fundamental play there from Obi Toppin, getting it to the wide open shooter.
Hornets leading by 12. And they double up Jordan to the right side. Knocks it loose. One falls for Brunson.
One of the more striking things about Emmanuel Quickley is his ability to draw fouls and get to the line. That's pretty special for a young player, and he's automatic when he gets there.
Toppin sets a screen for Brunson. Over Rozier. Brunson, no good.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Rozier the pass to Williams. Slam dunk by Jordan.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Looking at what we've seen from the Hornets, pretty much in control here, it would appear.
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
They've got Rozier. Williams is out there with Hayward. Then there's Oubre, and it's Jordan in at the 2. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Knicks trail by 16. Passes to Toppin. Back to Quickley. There's the pass to Hart. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
Out of bounds, New York takes possession. And some points.
We need those buckets, MP. Keep it up.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barrett.
Between those two, the passer has to make sure his teammate is established, and the teammate has to know the pass is coming. See, that's communication.
To the paint, here's Washington. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much, guys. Growing up, Mitchell Robinson didn't play basketball, but a 7-inch growth spurt in the 8th grade changed things. He fell to the 36th pick overall in 2018, but his physical tools have made him a presence. One key to his success, he says, just run the floor. If you're the first man down the court, you can get the ball. Kevin, that sounds pretty simple to me.
It does to me, too. Keep it simple and use that athleticism. David, thanks. Jordan finds Washington. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first half of basketball. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Charlotte. Oubre passes to Jordan. On the wing, Williams takes it inside. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Hart, that's good.
Now, there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
1 second left, and Williams lays it in. Williams has got his second bucket.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Back to the action in just a minute.
Welcome, everybody. And as we start to work our way through the season, a sneak peek at the Rookie of the Year race.
We've got to take a minute to talk about the play of Jalen Durham. I mean, already he looks like a seasoned vet out there, looking super comfortable, Shaq.
Well, some guys take a while to get used to the pace of the NBA. Not this dude.
Not the case at all, Shaq.
And now let's talk about the first half we just watched. A fantastic performance for the Charlotte Hornets.
Their plus margin on the boards has fueled this lead. They've been the much more physical team.
Yeah, this is how I played. You got to lean on them until they break.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been a clinic from Jordan.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Setting the floor for the Knicks. Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Then it's Barrett. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. You know, it seems like we're seeing more teams, Brent, use zone defense these days. Not too long ago, zone was almost non-existent in the league.
Well, Kevin, you couldn't play zone. Even though there were zone principles in man-to-man defense, it used to be an illegal defense to set up in a 2-3 zone that you see teams doing nowadays. I'm very interested if the league does, in fact, do away with illegal defense and allow coaches to use whatever defensive scheme they need to do to slow up their opposition. It might do something in terms of producing more shots so we don't get stagnation with just threes all the time. We'll see if that happens.
Here's Brunson. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So
How is that a foul? In what world is that a foul?
to the free throw line in the game. That one falls for Brunson. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. And Greg, just like you, Julius Randle is a southpaw, left-handed.
Yeah, and you know, the angles are different for lefties. We operate a little differently. And I think that can throw defenders off. So I'm always going to pull for the southpaw.
Washington against Randle. Pass to Grimes. A three-pointer, no good.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
The basket counts and one.
Keep it real, baby. 100%.
And he's checked in for the Hornets. Rozier.
Be up on them.
Shut him down, MP.
Don't let him breathe, all right?
Shut him down.
Here's Smith. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And it's Jordan. That time on the assist by Smith. Jordan's got two now from beyond the arc in the third for the Hornets. There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter. So
solid numbers in that department. Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
There's 25 seconds left to play in the third. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And that's now 30 points for Jordan.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Inside, here's Hart. That's in, coming off an assist from Randle. Randle's got his fourth assist with that last one here tonight. And Jordan has it in the corner. And it's the Hornets another three.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits.
Way to show up there, Pete. All eyes on you, MP.
MP, you're up.
Shut him down, MP. Shut him down.
Watch outside.
Brunson finds Randle. Starting in 2021, referees were instructed to not reward players making overt, abrupt, or abnormal non-basketball moves. What'd you think of that?
Well, there are some guys who play abnormally, Kevin, so what are you going to do about those guys? No, I'm kidding. I think it's a great thing for shooters to try to gain some sort of advantage. With how much advantage offensive players already have, it was getting a little bit out of control.
Hayward out there with Rozier. Then it's Jordan. Then it's Ball. And it's Richards in at center. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Shot by Grimes. No good.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Down low, here's Randle, and Randle throws it down.
Randle with massive improvement over last year and can beat you in so many ways that he has confidence in now. What a flush.
Poke loose. The Knicks have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
Williams, he's checked in for Rozier. Then for the Knicks, Hartenstein's checked in for Robinson, and Hart subbed in for Barrett. Charlotte making some changes. Cody Martin comes in for Gordon Hayward.
Put the hammer down.
And Goodwin subbed in for Ball. .149 left to play in the final quarter. Toppin finds Hart. New York moving the ball around. They set the screen. And Brunson, here we go. And it's Goodwin with the ball for the Hornets. And here's Jordan outside. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a galley win for the Hornets.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with one game left against this squad.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jordan.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on it.
Drains the three-pointer.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
No good on that one. And the Hornets now going the other way. Here's Jordan. Banked in off the glass. Jordan's got 49 points in the game.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Rebounded by Hart. Here's Brunson. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that about wraps it up for Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. So long and good night, everyone.
Just like that. One more.
Let's go!
Now we're rolling. Keep it going. Let's go.
Yes. Easy work.
Yo, they not about to be ready.
Hey, what you working on?
Yeah, I think Rick just grabbing.
Bro, what are you doing with popcorn, man?
Why would I not make popcorn? I feel like I'm about to watch a prize fight.
Bro, you're supposed to be a professional, right?
Wait, hold on. Am I the only one that realizes what's actually happening right now?
We know what's going on.
We're winning. Nate White is about to go on and put the nail in Othello's coffin on live
Whoa,
TV.
no, I do not approve of the coffin talk. But yes, it is accurate to say that things are going according to plan.
Respectfully, Ashley, I do know the difference between a public statement and a private conversation.
I don't think you do.
Well, I don't see any cameras around here right now. Oh, shut up. It's on.
All right, welcome back, everyone, and welcome to the show, Nate White.
Nate the Great.
Yes, the Daily Horn reporter who just dropped an absolute bombshell of a report on embattled GM Othello Akpem. Welcome to the show.
It is truly my pleasure, Stan. Thank you so much for having me.
All right. Just give us a quick summary of what was in the article for those of us who haven't gotten a chance to read it yet.
Well, I encourage you to read the article. And if you want all the details, make sure you go to the Daily Horn's website. But here's the gist of the story. GM Othello Akpem, right?
Yeah, Akpem.
I mean, has created a rift in the organization between himself and brand marketing VP Freddie Novak. Now, is going so far as to confess to those in the inner circle that, check this out, he believes that Novak is angling for his job.
Drama.
Is there any truth to the idea that Freddie Novak would look to move to the basketball side of operations? I know that he and Phil Boyer have worked very closely together, but this is the first time I've heard of this, and I'm fairly plugged in with people in that organization.
That is true. JJ's plugged in.
I'm plugged in. I'm plugged in.
Well, JJ, I couldn't find a single person who could confirm that. As far as I can tell, maybe it's a little bit of what we call a paranoid delusion on the part of Opkin.
Wow.
Nate, that's a serious accusation.
Hey, listen, I don't write this stuff. I just report what I find, right? That's why I wouldn't make it lightly. But I've heard from multiple sources inside the organization that Opkin has attempted to undermine Novak in order to convince team president Phil Boyer to move on from him. I mean, Phil Boyer.
Yeah, but he's basically eliminating the perceived threat of his job.
Right, eliminating that, the threat of his job. I mean, the paranoia sets in, right?
Interesting.
Can you go into that a little bit more? How
Look
has
at
he
you.
undermined him?
You want it all.
Well, my colleague John Luck reported earlier this season that Opkin forbid MP from engaging in any PR initiatives around the city, which, of course, were organized by no other than Mr. Novak himself. He also reportedly ignored the findings of the team's analytics department on a consistent basis, going so far as to tell the organization's proprietary all-in-one stat are complete and utter nonsense. And of course, you got the proposed MP for Shep trade,
right.
which, obviously raised, multiple red flags across the league with all the rival GMs, and many of whom view MP, I'm going to say it, as a superior talent.
Really?
You hear that, Perk? Perk, I know you heard it. He said MP's the superior talent.
JJ, I don't know what it is with your exception with MP. I'm not ready to give up on Shep just yet. But if everything you say is to be true, Nate, it sounds like Othello is GMing to save his job, not the betterment of the team. And that's unacceptable. You can't trust someone who puts themselves before the team like that.
Where did this idea come from that Freddie Novak was angling for Othello Akpem's job?
Everybody.
I mess it up all the time.
JJ, that's a great question. And, something that continues to confuse the people I've talked to who are actually familiar with the dynamics of the preferred of the situation.
I know I'm confused.
Of course. But, the best I can tell, Othello preferred Owens, but was overruled by Phil Boyer on draft night. Then, when Phil hired Freddie Novak to help smooth things over with the fans, Othello convinced himself that Freddie was gunning for his job.
That's too much.
I keep getting hung up on this convinced himself part. What do you mean by that?
Well, it's obvious. Well, I haven't been able to find a single person who thinks Freddie has one iota interest in the job. Right.
Okay.
Right. He currently doesn't have the background, obviously. And yes, Phil Boyer loves what he brings to the team, but would never hire him to make basketball decisions. Obviously, that's not an area of his expertise,
Not even
right?
close?
No.
Well, listen, if that's all true, then I don't see how Othello can continue to be the GM of this franchise. It's never easy to call for someone's job, and I respect This is the man's livelihood, but you can't GM to save your job. Your responsibility is to the organization. This is the cardinal sin of team building. We've seen it time and time again in this league, and it never ends well.
Right.
When you lose the big picture like that, and that has certainly happened with the proposed MP Shep trade, it's time to move on.
Well, hold on for a second. Othello's a good man, a family man, but I have to agree with JJ here. He's not the right fit for the job anymore.
You hear that, Stan?
Wow.
That's Perk agreeing with me.
A Perkins JJ agreement.
Yeah.
This is certainly a stunning turn of events.
You're welcome.
So stunning, in fact, that we actually took to the streets to ask City fans what they think about the current situation. Check this out.
MP is one of the finest young men and the greatest basketball talents I've ever had the pleasure of calling a friend. And anyone who would consider trading him needs to get his head screwed on straight.
Yeah, I don't want to speak out of turn about what's going on behind the scenes, but as far as MP goes, it would be a tragedy, honestly, to trade him for Shep. And I mean on every level.
Organizations disagree on talent and direction all the time. That being said, MP has given everything to this city and is a tremendous talent. So it's difficult for me to see why someone in Othello Akpem's situation would try to move him, especially at such a high cost.
There you have it. The city is united behind their rookie MP.
As well they should be, Stan. Seems the only guy who doesn't believe in MP is this guy, Kendrick Perkins.
Y'all ready for this? I actually believe in MP.
Oh.
But guess what? I just believe in Shep more. But forget all that. Based on everything that we've learned over the past few days, Othello, he has to go. The sooner, the better. Carry on.
All right.
That couldn't have gone any better. I'd say there's a 90-10 split in favor of MP on social.
Let's get it.
Yes. Hey, hopefully Phil Boyer feels the same way.
Wait. Bro, I know you're joking me right now.
What?
That's your ringtone?
What's wrong with La Cucaracha?
That is your ringtone.
Yes.
Hey, how about picking it up already?
Okay. Jeez. Hello? Speaking? Yeah, he's right here with me. Who's that? Sure, he'll be right there. Yo, do we have any more popcorn?
Bro,
I know we haven't finished.
Bro, who was that?
What? I'm hungry. That was Phil Boyer's office. He said he wants to see you right away.
Did he say anything else?
Just that it was urgent.
That's interesting.
Is that bad?
I don't know. How did Phil sound?
Well, it was his receptionist, and she sounded how she always sounded. You know, polite, courteous. But you should probably get over there and see what he wants.
Yeah, I'll get over there.
Yeah.
Hey, no matter what happens, we're gonna get through this, okay? We're gonna get through it together.
Y'all hot?
No, hey, rip off this Band-Aid.
All right.
There's no time for dawdling. Go.
All right. See you guys in a bit, all right? Here we go.
You'd tell me if you knew you were getting traded, right?
MP, Phil's expecting you. He's in Othello's office.
Othello's office? What's going on?
I'm not privy to that.
You're not privy?
Not privy.
Okay, well, I'll just go up then.
I think that would be best.
Have a seat.
All right, here we go. Our top story today is the sudden or not so sudden departure of embattled GM Othello Akpem, who has decided to mutually part ways with the organization due to a disagreement over the future direction of the franchise. JJ, right move?
100%. When political maneuvering leads you to try to get rid of a bright young star like MP, I'm sorry. You've lost the thread.
Yeah. Kendrick.
Can't say I disagree, Stan. And you and JJ both know I'm a huge Shep fan. Like, that's my guy.
Yeah, we know that.
But with everything we learned about Othello Achman over the last... Y'all know I always mess it up. Over the last week or so, they had no choice but to move on.
You mean to carry on?
JJ, ho. Get your own catchphrase.
Man, I can't believe we did it, man.
It's
Look
crazy.
at that.
It's crazy. It's kind of like I know what I'm doing, huh?
Congratulations, MP. I'm proud of you.
Thank you, Ash.
I mean, on the one hand, a man lost his job. But on the other hand, Othello is out of here!
Let's go!
See you, loser! The tribe has spoken!
Ding dong, the witch is dead!
Woo!
Bro, you have some really old references.
What?
What is that, Citizen Kane?
No.
That is Wizard of Oz. That's a classic.
If you're 100 years old.
Whoa. Follow the Yellow Brick Road slaps.
All right. Enough about Ricky's old references. Let's ride this high, man. What comes next? Talk to me.
What comes next is we follow the path that we charted for you before all of this even started.
Yes.
Support for Othello's ouster is nearly unanimous, but you still have a lot of inroads to make converting those Shep fans. He's got deep history here.
Like I said, man, like, what I went through with Othello, like, Shep is nothing but an answer to that.
Woohoo,
Okay.
good. You know what? You keep following this plan, and soon we'll put a magnifying glass to him. You feel me?
I tell you what.
All right, but you're still going to have to answer questions about this after your next game, so...
Ash, what I went through with Othello, I feel like I can do anything right now.
That's because you can. I'm proud of you.
I'm proud of me, too. With you standing beside me, looking all beautiful.
Okay, all right. Reel it in. All right, you have work to do right now.
All right, that's putting it nicely, man.
What?
Gross.
Nice game.
Good, MP. Let's go.
the middle part of the season, Grant. What are the biggest challenges for players?
Well, BA, it's mental, physical, and emotional fatigue. Night in and night out, you have to stay focused. With the amount of games teams play, all those back-to-backs, traveling across the country, bringing it every time out can be difficult.
Here are the starters for Charlotte. At the forward spots, Hayward and Washington. Then there's LaMelo Ball, and it's Williams in at the center position. Now here's Hayward. Washington finds Jordan. Back to Washington. Here's Jordan. That three's off the mark. Outside Harden. Pass to Embiid. Now here's Maxey. Outside Harden. 6 to shoot. From deep. And it's Maxey missing.
I think the first thing that strikes you when you watch LaMelo Ball is the flair and the vision he has for passing the basketball. So much so, guys, consider the second youngest star to ever hit 700 career assists. The first, LeBron James.
Now here's Maxey. 15 in his last outing. Tucker with a screen. Puts up a three. The Hornets pull it in.
Not an ideal start for them. Still looking for their first field goal after 4 misses.
It's been so impressive how quickly LaMelo Ball has adapted to NBA play, Doris.
Well, from the outset, B.A., he has looked like he has belonged. This guy distinguished himself amongst his class of rookies. And consider now, it's really about refining point guard skills, continuing to be consistent as a perimeter shooter. Point guard
Philadelphia's gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Maxey passes to Harden. Back to Maxey. Tries it from the block, and he makes it.
Well, it's Harden continuing to evolve as a playmaker. This guy, including his teammates, making them feel good.
Here's Washington. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Outside Harden. Down low. Here's Embiid. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
I like watching Embiid attack on the inside, using his size and soft touch to capitalize.
Jordan finds Washington. Back to Jordan. Pass to Williams. And here's Jordan. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. And here they come. Harris with it. Hayward picks him up. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
And not many teams have as solid a piece to build around as the Hornets do with LaMelo Ball.
LaMelo clearly is a guy who has incredible confidence, incredible vision and passing ability. When you look at his ability to make the game easy for the players around him, and sometimes in transition to make those elite athletes look incredibly special, he is a guy that you would enjoy playing with.
And it's the Sixers with the ball. The Hornets making their last shot. Embiid against Williams. Embiid can't hit.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Jordan, the pass to Washington. And Washington powers it through.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
The Sixers trailing. Philadelphia calls timeout. Last time they came together was... This is how the floor looks for the Hornets starting the second. We've got Kelly Oubre, Washington out there with Nick Richards. Then it's Terry Rozier, and it's Jordan in at point guard.
Well, easy money, right? I like the strategy. Go inside, get a high percentage look.
Oh, it's stolen by Jordan. Well, the huge news around the league today, Othella Akpom fired as the GM of this team.
I mean, that shocked some, but not me. After the social media situation he had, I thought they'd have to let him go. You just hope this doesn't hurt the team too much as they move forward.
Three-pointer Rozier. And the Hornets, another three. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Charlotte.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the day.
With some change. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. All right, we'll get back to the action.
Greetings, everybody. We love exciting, and this game is delivered as we've seen two top players battling mano a mano.
Well, the first thing you got to do with MP is throw a double team at him when he steps up and get ready to go to work. If you leave a man alone out there on the island against him, curtain time. He could be slowed up by a single defender. Guess what? He wouldn't be leading the league in scoring.
All right, let's talk about the first half. A little bit of ground to make up for the Philadelphia 76ers.
I felt they had a lack of intensity defensively. They gave up way too many threes. I mean, somebody needs to pull out the fire hose because this fire is out of control, and it certainly wasn't because of their defense.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Boy, we've seen Kelly Oubre really having a great game.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Up front, it's Tucker at the 4, next to Embiid in the middle. It's Maxey, and it's Harris in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Big men nowadays, Doris, some of them handle like a guard.
Well, this is the beauty and the natural evolution of having to function on the perimeter. You want to be as skilled as possible. We call it being a three-tool player, Brian. Can you dribble? Can you pass? Can you shoot? Increasingly, you must be able to do all three. Well, you can see how dialed in Gordon Hayward can be. When he's on his game, the vision is exceptional.
The 76ers shooting 41% in this game. Outside Harden. Pass to Embiid. Outside Maxey. No good with the triple.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
Jordan against Maxey. Jordan with the bucket. Jordan's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Outside Harden. The Sixers again can't hit.
Well, an 0 for 3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
And Harden, former league MVP, 3-time scoring champ. Grant, the only thing he's missing is a title.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, it would only help cement his legacy. For years, he'd carry his team only to run out of gas in the playoffs. But postseason success counts for a lot when it's all said and done.
All right, let's get a report from...
That's a foul? You gotta be kidding me.
But you've got to take step by step, one day at a time. It's going to take a lot of work, and I'm willing to put it in. Guys?
Well, he's well on his way, Allie. Thanks. Richards is checked in for Charlotte. Now here's Milton. Checking his stats. He's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Jordan against Melton. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
You know, in the...
Wake up, MP. He must be dreaming.
In the league.
The Sixers' identity really does center around their defense.
It's so true, B.A., and they've done a great job playing to their strengths. That's the key for any contending team. Maximize your players' talents. Philly has done that as well as anybody.
Back to Jordan. Washington inside. He's against Tucker. Pass to Jordan. Here's Richards. Harrell defending. A nice shot by Richards.
Brilliant second half start. 4 for 4 from the field. Can't ask for any better.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Well, whenever you bring up...
Feeling good about yourself, MP? Just wait till we start seeing
anyone
you
in the
up.
league off the floor, Joel is willing to take the blame when things don't go right. That's who you want as a leader.
Melton against Jordan. Melton outside. Oh, it's blocked by Washington.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass. It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Outside Milton. Pass to Harris. Melton outside. Harris finds Melton. 4 on the clock. Nice D from Hayward. Here's Charlotte. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. To the paint. Here's Ball. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
1:35 left in the third quarter of the game. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Melton misses.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Pass to Harrell. Harris against Hayward. Harris down low. Oh, Hayward with some nice D. From deep, Jordan. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Now a timeout called by Philadelphia. Even as a... Tucker, and it's Tyrese Maxey in for Tobias Harris. Maxey against Jordan. Harrell, a screen on Jordan. Here's Maxey. Pass to Harrell. Over Jordan. Oh, Jordan with the block.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
A nice shot by Richards. So it's Philadelphia now. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. Here's Maxey. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Surefire, one-handed stuff.
Yeah, with his focus, he's not going to miss that.
Montrezl Harrell's ability to block shots is all about his footwork and timing. That was nice.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
For three, Maxey. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him.
Way to go, MP.
On 2K Sports. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hornets. They've got Cody Martin, and it's Thor in at the 4. Thomas. Jones with the block. Inside, here's Jordan. Pass to Thor. Back to Jordan. To the middle. Thor with the bucket. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Hornets?
Well, you have to like what you've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks, too.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Back to Jordan. The 3 is up. Yet another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been 1 step ahead of the defense all game long. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Here's Thomas. And it's Jordan with the rebound.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Martin outside. Jordan high post. Right wing. And for players, greatness can be defined so many ways, but giving back has to be a component of that. Wouldn't you say, Graham?
Well, to whom much is given, much is expected. In BA, I agree 100%. Players today understand the impact that they can have on others. I love that about the league, the players, the coaches, everyone involved, using this gift to make a change and a positive impact throughout the world.
The 76ers have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Here's Thomas. No good that time. And Charlotte going the other way now to the right side. Hey, expanding his range. They grab their own miss. Jones' shot is good. Jones has gotten his first basket of the night.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Here's Maxey. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. From deep, Jordan. Good. 8 buckets in 12 attempts.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Jordan's got it going from distance now, 4 of 6. Niang a screen. And Maxey, here we go. They need this. Niang, no good. Now Martin, pass to Jordan. Over to the left wing. Here's Thor. Back to Jordan. Martin outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. To the inside. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Got it.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Here's Thomas. He's guarded by Martin. Here's Niang. And it's Jordan with the rebound.
Boy, defense nowhere to be found, and neither was his shot at that time.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Hornets.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
That'll do it for this one. They've earned their 27th victory of the year tonight.
And with just one game left to play between them, they've captured the first 2 meetings of the year.
Just 5 to shoot. Late clock, the Sixers need to put one up here. Thomas. Outside Maxey to stop the drought. Philadelphia, the rebound. Pass to Reed. From downtown. Oh, drew the foul. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised.
Terrific win tonight. You were electrifying out there. What does your performance say to people who questioned your ability to run the offense?
You don't hit them right now, do you? I guess that's what happens when you start dropping dimes. I mean, I never had any doubt. I know what I can do in this league. I know it's just a matter of proving it.
You seem to be developing chemistry with your teammates on offense.
Yeah. This squad is coming together at the right time, It took a minute for everyone to get to know each other, but, we've been hanging out, and I'm starting to know what everyone can do. that means I can look for him when I start breaking down the D.
You did a lot of that tonight. Good game.
So I talked to the coach before the game, and he said he was going to put more responsibility on you as a playmaker. It looks like you really responded.
Yeah, coach said he was going to challenge me to do, a little bit more for this team. I love that. It brings out the best in me. But we need to get through the mud, the grit of the season, the promised land of the playoffs. And, man, I'm ready to lead us there,
I got to say, you don't sound like a rookie anymore.
Man, I don't feel like a rookie. This franchise has placed its future in my hands, which is a lot, but I feel like I've been getting ready for this my whole life. Whether it's scoring, running the offense, guarding the best play, man, I'm ready. I'm ready to do all of it.
Nice. Hey, man, thanks for your time.
For sure. Okay, it's that time again. Who's up first? All right, first question right here. That's my man Nate the Great back there.
Any thoughts on the departure of Othello Akpem?
It's unfortunate, man. You never want to see someone lose their job, but he made his bed, and now you got to go to sleep in it.
Thanks, MP.
No problem, man. Nate, you got anything?
Let me ask you this. Do you feel responsible for Othello's departure?
Not even a little bit. Because all I've done since getting here is work my tail off to the bone to be the best player that I can be. So if Othello doesn't want to be a part of that, that's on him.
So you weren't hoping for his departure then?
Only once I found out he was trying to trade me. I mean, wouldn't you be happy if someone who wanted to fire you left the Daily Horn?
I'm asking about you.
No. I'm asking you, though. So hear me out. It goes both ways, Nate. Would you want someone who was trying to fire you removed from their position?
Maybe.
So you wouldn't mind if you got fired? Is that what you're saying?
I'm not saying that.
I think I proved my point. Thanks, guys. All right, that's it for today. See you next time, y'all.
So, Freddie, what do you think? I mean, it's not bad, huh?
It's really impressive. The space, the people, the map.
Hey, man, you told us to win over the city, so this is us winning it.
Big moves require bold action.
Come on. Tactical maneuvers, military precision.
No, what did I tell you about those war analogies?
Yeah, it makes me seem not genuine, but it's okay.
Is it?
We all know Ricky's heart's in the right place.
Yeah, see?
But he doesn't know.
You guys are a hoot.
We try, man. I mean, we try to keep the comedy flowing around here. Keeps that energy strong.
Yeah, I can see that. And I hate to be a bummer, and bring up something potentially uncomfortable, but I think we need to talk about Othello.
It's all good, guys. It's all part of the game. Talk to me, man.
So, given how publicly the incidents with our former GM played out, Ashley and I have been working to steer the narrative surrounding your rookie season in a less controversial direction.
Hey, you guys have been really doing your thing on the PR strategy, so I'm all ears. Talk to me.
Have you heard of Enterprise Monthly?
Who hasn't? I mean, they do all of this. What? World's Richest Teenager, 30 Disruptors Under 30. Yeah.
Right, and once a year they do an issue on leadership where they crown the next big thing in a variety of industries.
Okay.
Finance, of course, law, politics, science, and maybe even sports.
I went to school with the editor-in-chief, and I've been in his ear about how you're creating a whole new paradigm for the athlete/businessman.
That could open up a whole nother world of business opportunities for us.
And help us move past the Othello storyline once and for all. Put the media focus where it belongs.
Yeah, and that's on your considerable achievements.
Listen, that sounds awesome.
I'll schedule a time for you to meet one of their reporters, Anna Nunez. She's going to see if you're a good fit because this is their best-selling issue and they make a huge deal out of it. So if she's into your story, she'll be filming it. She'll be putting video segments online. The works.
This sounds pretty cool. Ashley, Freddie, I can't thank you guys enough for setting this up.
Yeah.
Let's get down to work.
Literally what you pay us for. But yes, I will keep you posted. What?
Nothing. It's all good.
Cool. Well, now that is settled, can we please put the piece on the map?
Right now?
Yes.
I'm sorry, what is happening?
All right, Freddie, check this out. We have this
No.
tradition with the map where we
Okay,
mark
here
the
goes.
territory that we've won. And since MP has just established himself as the future of this franchise,
Freddie.
Oh,
come on, man. Don't say no. You got the honors,
Oh
man.
my God,
come on,
no,
come on.
no, I couldn't.
Come
I
on.
shouldn't.
Fred,
Okay.
Slam it, 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 slam it. Oh!
that was very gentle.
No, Mila, that was a bad plan.
Well, I don't want to break anything.
I got caught up in the moment with you. That
You
was great.
guys, you're really something. You know that? This reporter is going to have one heck of a story on her hands.
Thank you.
And next time I'll do it.
You're going to go all the way with it.
Yeah, I just didn't want to break anything, so next time I'm going to get it.